Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video guys to any of you having a Hyundai vehicle. If you guys have a Hyundai and you want to remove or replace front strut assembly, also known as front shock, stay with us, we'll explain how to do that. We'll demonstrate on a Hyundai Sonata, but that concept should help on multiple Hyundai vehicles, and it may be helpful on Hyundai Sonata, Elantra, Tucson, Santa Fe, Accent and Veloster as well. Many Hyundais use almost the same design guys, so we will cover the basics here and what to expect when you replace your strut. Also we will talk about symptoms of bad strut and all that will be covered in this video. Make sure to stay until the end. If you guys need to buy any parts, tools, anything for your Hyundai guys, okay, we're going to share the links in the description of the video below for your convenience, and you can see where we get all the tools and parts from for a really good price and quick shipping as well. Another thing, every single car we get at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Why we do that? Simply because our mission in the shop is to save you as much money as we can guys. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can save you even more money and provide even more videos. Now, if you have a Hyundai, you want to check guys our second channel, it's called Electrical Car Repair Live. We're going to share so much helpful information about diagnostics, engine codes and things like that there as well, so definitely check it out. So that's 2013 Hyundai. Many Hyundais will use guys that design or design similar to that one. Now you will need to, okay, if you have one bad strut, we'll recommend to replace both of them, both front struts, because if you just replace one of them, the other one most likely will go bad soon. Two struts are not exactly the same, different companies use different stiffness and all that stuff, so replace both of them at the same time. You will have to jack the car up, and we'll recommend to do both sides at the same time. Put it on jack stands, make sure the car is securely safe and it doesn't drop on you. Don't rely on the jack itself, always use jack stands under the car as well. We have it on the little lift here. When you remove the wheels, put them under the vehicle, that way if it drops it's not going to break you. Right here guys, so it will kill you. Right here you can see this is the strut assembly. How do you guys remove it? Now pretty simple. Before we start, let's explain what first we need to do. That strut attaches to the wheel hub right here with two bolts. Then you have the ABS, wheel speed sensor, brake line as well, everything attaches to the strut. Also you have a sway bar link. In order to easily remove that sway bar link, if you have the two front tires in the air, you will easily remove it. Otherwise, when you get that nut loose, you will have so much tension on the sway bar that you will not be able to get the sway bar link out unless you're using a pry bar. So we'll get guys 17mm socket now. On some of those, the bolt, okay, if it starts spinning once you get the nut loose, and you cannot take the nut loose more because the bolt will be spinning in the ball joint, you will have to hold it on the backside with a wrench, or some will have here hex key or Torx key to hold the bolt with. So 19mm socket, 19mm socket now for the sway bar in our case. Yours may be different. Okay, we got this one loose, and you can see we don't have any tension on the sway bar because we have both front wheels in the air. That's great. Now let's disconnect the ABS sensor and the brake line as well, because we don't want to cause any damage to those. You have to be extremely careful not to cause damage to the brake line because you can lose your brakes. Also we'll share a secret what to do once you get everything loose, because if you pull too much that way, your inner CV axle may fall out and you will have quite a bit of trouble readjusting it in the inner CV joint, so you will need to remove it, and that's quite a bit of headache guys. Okay, all that being said, okay, you can see we disconnected it. We had one bolt here, one on the back, one on the other side, and ABS and brake line, everything is loose now. Next we need to find, okay, a socket that fits on the back side of the bolts where the strut attaches to the wheel hub, and on the front side, okay, we have a, in our case, 24mm, and on the back side 18mm. Okay, and you can see we just started getting it loose guys. Some, okay, you need to consult with your manual. Sometimes you have to remove and replace. When you remove those bolts, you need to replace the bolts and the nuts. On some models, some you don't, it really depends. Also, every time you replace a strut or you get it loose here, you need to go for front end alignment, due to the fact, okay, that your alignment may be off, and first may make the vehicle unstable, second eat your tires, so you want to make sure that you go to alignment shop once you're done with the strut replacement. perfect, getting this one loose. Now we'll just get the impact. I'll hold it on this side with that, and we'll go ahead and start getting it loose on the back side. Okay, nut is out. Now let's do the top. Perfect. Now guys, what we need to do, okay, you grab the hub, you push a little bit towards the inside, and the bolt will come loose, one of them. Now I will get a screwdriver. Okay, we'll get a screwdriver, put it there so it doesn't fall, and we'll remove the second bolt now. Second bolt, okay, if it's stuck, you may just tap on it a little bit, just careful not to damage it. Okay, now just a matter of time to come out. Perfect. Hold that in here. Now we need to tie, okay, a wire or heavy duty zip tie, guys, because we need to secure that hub to the vehicle so it doesn't hang. First, it can cause damage to the brake line and the ABS sensor. Second, it can pull the inner CV axle out of the transmission side, and that will be a headache to fix, guys, so you want to avoid that. So not for the hose, but for the bracket here, you need to get it, push the shock out of the hub. Perfect. Now we'll come on this side and we're going to tie it. Okay, perfect, just like that. Great. Now let's see what else we need to do. We need to come on top. We'll have 3 nuts that we need to remove that hold the strut in place. That cover, let's just remove it, just pop it loose. Great. Now a few here. And the last one, when you start removing it, support the strut, hold it, because it may drop, guys. In some cases it may not. Ours dropped a little bit, but it may drop. So now we're going to grab on the bottom. Okay, if it's stuck here, what we can do, gently, once you get one bolt out, the other ones come out easily. Careful not to break your ABS sensor, your brake lines, anything that's stuck on the back side. So let's see what we have here now. You need to just make sure you get the strut out and don't damage your fender as well. Later you need to reroute everything, the ABS sensor and the brake line, exactly the same way, otherwise, okay, you can severely, guys, increase the chance to get in an accident or damage something. So that's how you guys remove the strut assembly on a Hyundai. If you want to see how to replace the spring on a strut and just replace the strut itself, we have a video that explains how to remove strut spring, so I'll try to put the link in the description of the video below. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you guys next time.